welcome to another day in a life as a stay-at-home wife here in the Phoenix, Arizona area. So I'm happy that it's sunny today, even though it's sunny most days in Phoenix, but the past couple days it's been like windy and cloudy and weird. So I'm grateful for the sun today. So today I'm going to show you guys what my results are going to be from that sleep study test I took a few weeks ago. I have the appointment today. I'm about to have myself some breakfast. I'm going to show you that. Also, let me know if you want to see some clips from the Renaissance Fair. I'll make like a short video or a longish video of us being at the Renaissance Fair that happened on Monday. Let me know, because I wasn't really sure if I wanted to post it on here or not, but let me know if you're interested. All right, let me show you what I'm having for breakfast and what I'm going to do for us today. Alright, breakfast. It's so full. Oh my gosh. So I'm making my own version of tropical punch. I added different things that is not in the original recipe. I changed the quantity, so this is kind of like my own thing now at this point. But yeah, it has a bunch of fruit in there, and it also has zucchini as well, frozen zucchini. I'm also gonna put a little bit of coconut sugar in there as well, and I'm not sure if it's gonna be a smoothie or a smoothie bowl or nice cream. We'll just see how it works out. Yeah, that's quite a bit of smoothie. It's time to put it in my cup and drink it up. Breakfast. So it's pushing about 1:30, it's lunchtime. I'm gonna make something a little bit different today that I wanna try. I wanna make like a chocolate hemp seed, like kind of like hot chocolate, but not like super hot. I have my 10 pitted medjool dates. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use all 10 or not, but I'll show you in just a second how much I'm gonna use. I need a tablespoon of cocoa powder. I bought this yesterday because it was buy one get one free. This is unsweetened vanilla macadamia nut milk. They do use natural flavors, warning on that. But I love this macadamia nut milk. It's actually my favorite plant-based milk. I haven't tried making my own macadamia nut milk, but maybe someday. And try to show you something. Look here. Of course you need hemp hearts. So I'm just gonna use 1 tablespoon of hemp hearts, and we'll see how it works. I'll show you in just a second. All right, so this is what it looks like assembled. So what I did was I added, of course, a tablespoon of cocoa powder, 1 cup of the macadamia nut milk, 6 pitted medjool dates, a little bit of the date water, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds. I thought about adding a little bit of salt to make like a salt kind of hot chocolate. Let me do that real quick. Okay, so the salt is added. It's not a large amount, and I have my cute little blue mug that I'm gonna put it in, which is probably gonna fill this up maybe 2 to 3 times. But I wanted something warm and comforting. Here's my Vitamix. I'm gonna use the soup option, the soup option, and just maybe run it for just a little bit. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so I think I did that perfectly. I only ran it for about 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the soup setting. So it's warm, it's not cold, and it's definitely not hot. So I think I just warmed it up a bit. So I'm gonna have this, and this is gonna be my lunch. So I just finished lunch, and I've been debating if I wanted to make a date caramel sauce, like a date caramel sauce that I can dip with like apples, or get ready to go to the store before my appointment to see what the sleep study thing said. And I'm leaning towards the second option. So I'm gonna get ready, and then I'm gonna go to the dentist. Wow, that's an amazing price, but I have a bunch of miniature peppers, so I don't need any. I love cotton candy grapes. I'm not paying $10 this time. I don't think it's season for grapes, though. I don't think it's grape season right now. One of my favorite areas at Fry's is to reduce fruit, but bananas are not here this time. Last time, I got a few pounds of bananas on the reduce, but they don't have any today. Alright, this is what I got from the store. The dentist appointment took a lot longer than I expected, but I got a really good deal on these dates. Oh my gosh. I think they're like $5.99 for 2 pounds, so I might have to go back again this week to get even more because I was shocked about the price of it. 2 bags of frozen fruit, a couple of pounds, I think, of grapes. I'm out of breath, y'all. I'm rushing. Okay, mandarins, sumo mandarins, sumo oranges, which are sumo mandarins. Mango. Hopefully this mango is going to be good. I got 2 things of organic raspberries and 2 bundles of bananas. So that was my little trip to the store. Hey y'all, so let me tell y'all those results. If I can remember, it was so much information and I had to wait a long time to even see the dentist because he was dealing with other patients. And my consultation is basically free, so I get it. Okay, so basically there's 4 sections. I'm looking at the paper right here. Sleep quality, which for me was not the best. They expect 85%, wait, I think it's 85% or more expected. Yeah, greater than 85%. And I'm at like an 81, but they did it based on 2 days. Let me look, 81 and 88. So you said, well, if you average it, it's about 85. So that's actually okay. My sleep quality is kind of near expected. Actually says sleep, well, it does say sleep quality on here is below expected value, but they have it based on 2 days. This is a lot of information, y'all. I'm sorry. And I have one hand here. Yeah, they both say sleep quality is below expected. So anyway, there's an SQI. My SQI is a 50 for 1 day and a 51 for another day. And it's supposed to be at least a 55. So that's a little low. I forgot the reason why he said that. It could be something to do with the sleep apnea section. So one of my things is considered normal. I don't know what that means because there's a lot there that he talked about. But the thing that's important is that my sleep apnea is mild. 5, so he said between 5 and 15 is mild. 15 to 30, I believe, is moderate. 30 and above is like severe. So one day I had a 5, one day I had a 6. So I'm basically on the lowest possible end for being mild sleep apnea. So I don't need any like tools or anything like that. You know what I mean? Sleep apnea machine, thank God. I don't need any of that stuff. So that's a huge plus there. I was happy about that. Sleep opportunity is actually pretty good. So sleep opportunity, basically like how long it takes for you to fall asleep and the duration. So my duration, depending on the night. So one night was 2 minutes. So I fell asleep within 2 minutes. And the next one was 8 minutes. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I fall asleep quick, y'all. So if you take longer than 30 minutes, that's not normal. I don't usually take 30 minutes, which I knew that already. My duration's pretty healthy. You want to be between 7 and 9 hours of sleep opportunity. If you've listened or read that book called Why We Sleep, he talks about a little bit about that. So I knew a little bit what he meant by sleep opportunity. So my sleep opportunity is good. My sleep pathology, so it's fragmented, which is not good. The fragmentation expected is to be 15% or below 15%, because it doesn't have equal to on here. Anyway, so below 15%. I'm at 19 or like 24, so on average we might be looking at 21%. So that is a little, that's higher than it needs to be. And then the other part of it is at 0, which I don't know, it's puricidity. I don't know what that is, but it's where it needs to be. It's green, so that's good. So basically, based on all my results, I do wake up, like my body sometimes struggle to breathe. So that's the sleep apnea part. And that's also why my sleep pathology isn't at where it needs to be. So these are some things he told me. This is really long. I know it's like 4 minutes. Wow. These are the things he told me I need to do. Okay. He said I need to put tape over my mouth, like horizontally, like, you know, this. And so that way I'm breathing through my nose. That will help with these sleep results. He also says if you lose 10% of your body weight, which, trying to think. For me, it'll be about 25 pounds. So if I lost like 25 pounds, that will help my sleep apnea numbers a lot, to the point where I may no longer have it. Because he said it brings it down by 30%, and I'm already at 5 or 6. So basically I just wouldn't have sleep apnea if I lost weight. Ooh, my hands are getting tired. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, this is long. Ooh, baby. Sorry, it's long, it's long. Okay, the other part that he mentioned, so the tongue release, because I'm just going to put these papers down on the floor because we're done with them. He still recommends a tongue release, but I had to do a couple things first before he would suggest doing it. Now, this is for the second opinion. The first opinion was just like, girl, go and schedule it. I'm like, okay. But they recommend me doing some therapy, which the other one did too, but it's been a while since I saw the first dentist and what they recommended, but they gave me all this paperwork to look over. But they recommend me to get the tongue release, to get an airway test, and then do therapy for a couple months, like tongue therapy with like a professional person twice a month for, I guess, a couple months. And then see how things are, and if I still need the tongue release to do it. But it seems like they still just recommend me to get it, just because I have a moderate tongue tie. So, well, this is so long. I'm sorry, 6 minutes. But yeah, it's a lot. I learned a lot. Okay, so that's why this is long. But I'm trying to think what else to say. What else he was talking about? So the weight loss will help. Putting tape over my mouth will help. Getting an airway evaluation to see if so he also recommends me to possibly get like a device to make my jaw wider, so that way my tongue will fit normally in my mouth. My tongue is kind of too big for my jaw. And because these, like, there's diplets on the sides of like my tongue. I'm not going to show you, but basically it shows like there's different signs on my tongue to show that it's bigger than my jaw. So there is like stuff that you can use, and you have to use it for like 6 months, and it's supposed to help expand your jaw, make it bigger. But he also says when you lose weight, your tongue may get smaller, and so that can help too. So what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna like, you know, lose my 10% weight even more, because I'm on a health journey, weight loss journey anyway. So when I become a healthy weight, I think that'll help a lot with like seeing, okay, my tongue might have shrunk a little bit. They do the airway test then, and then they could recommend, okay, you're gonna do, you know, maybe do the therapies. Like I want to do as much as I physically can before getting surgeries, right? Or spending, you know, a bunch of money on devices and stuff, you know what I mean? So I'm still gonna get that one surgery to get rid of the piece of metal that's stuck in my jaw. So I'm still gonna get that. And then the second thing is basically just putting a tape over my mouth at night so that when I'm breathing through my nose, and also losing weight. When I become a healthy weight, I may go back to that particular dentist and get the airway stuff done and then keep going on with the steps. But the mechanism he's saying to use to like make your jaw wider, that's $8,500. Yeah, $8,500, $8,500, y'all, almost 10 grand for this mechanism. And I'm like, I don't want to. I didn't have the budget for that this year. I had budget for getting the surgeries, but not for that. So I'm going to get the oral surgery this year just to get the stainless steel piece out of my jaw, and just losing weight and putting the tape over my mouth. I think I'm just going to do that this year and then reevaluate next year to keep improving my health and figure out what I'm going to do next. Thanks for watching. This was so long. I'm sorry, but that is my results that I could remember and understand. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.